Gamers, welcome back. World of Warcraft Classic Hardcore Ironman Adventures, episode 42. We're back. Last time we had a bit of a world tour episode, so to speak, where we traveled from point A to B to C to D to E and did a bunch of necessary training, honestly, is what it was. We went to Desolus and got a cooking book. We went to, or no, it was first aid in Desolus. We went to Dustwallow Marsh, got the cooking book in Dustwallow Marsh, and then we went to Stranglethorn Vale and got the fishing book in Stranglethorn Vale. So now we have a cap of 225 on our professions for cooking, first aid, and fishing. So that matches with engineering and mining. We had to spend a ton of money. We got some training. We got, those books. We even picked up the heavy silk bandage book. Now, I didn't get the regular silk bandage. You needed to talk to an actual trainer for that. So next time we're in town, I need to try and remember, talk to the first aid trainer, get that recipe. That way I can use the silk that we have in the bank to make some better bandages. But for now, we're back in Hillsbrad to do some questing. The hammer may fall. Tallow. Let's grab this.
Weaklings, all of them.
Actually, sorry, I left that one for a reason. It's in Arathi Highlands, so not right now. The next quests we will be working on are Hillsbrad farmers, farmhands, Farmer Ray, Farmer Getz, the mountain lion blood, and after those two, I'll probably swing back over by Ashenvale. I want to go ahead and take on Sharp Talon. I want to take on outside of Black Fathom Depths and get these Sapphires of Akumai. And then probably Ordanis. I think I could maybe hang with Ordanis at this point. I also need to swing back through Stone Talon Mountain and place the Toxic Fogger. And then talk to Regthar. I could probably leave those quests, but I should go start Thousand Needles at some point soon. You doing Battle of Hillsbrad? I am, but sadly I am a completely SSF character. Sorry, brother, I can't help you. I do everything on my own. SSF, solo self found. No grouping or anything like that. Give him a little hard to know. It's nothing personal. So these are the starving mountain lions. Poor things are starving, and I gotta kill them? Come on, man. I don't think I need the bears because I already got the bear meat, but one thing that's nice about these quests is they do give you recipes to cook this meat. So I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I see hot lion chops. What level is this guy? 28? Why do you need help for that, brother? Lion meat. I need the lion, or the mountain lion blood, though. There's some iron. That's exactly why I came up here. Oh, you spotted me with your back turned? I don't know about that. There we go. Our first stack of mountain lion blood. We're gonna get a lot of lion meat by the time that we're done with this. Which is good. It's more stamina food, right? Yeah, 6 stamina. Now, fair warning, it is storming outside. God willing, my power won't go out and corrupt the VOD. I'm really hoping it doesn't. That's the only thing I can, I had a flicker of power earlier, but so far it's been staying strong. 2 iron deposits in the Yeti Cave, but that place is a little dicey. I'll get those later. Okay, and these mountain lions are hulking mountain lions, much higher level. I'll stick to the ones down here for now. I believe the Helkular's rod comes from the Yetis, right? Yeah. Maybe we'll get lucky, but the drop rate on this is pretty low, if I remember. I'll kill a couple of these guys, but I'm not expecting anything right now. Go ahead and slap some poisons on. They are humanoid, but I don't think they're going to run if they get low. They don't have pockets, right? Yeah, no. Has a little baby ambush right there. Now the poison's going to break. Kind of makes this gouge a little, or not, sorry. This dagger a little mid when I think about it, because it messes up my gouges. My buddy Len. Oh shit, you're playing on Skull Rock. That's a old streaming friend of mine. Old school servers. Len's a great guy. He's a really good mage. Had an infamous clip in hardcore where he like died at like 59 or something like that. Hilarious. Len, if you're watching this, love you, brother. Hope you've been good. I'll watch that clip when we're done. Made a horde guild on Defias and revived the hardcore scene. Oh, hell yeah. Let me not get too distracted chatting up with Lynn. He's the homie, man. Yeah, great mage player. I think his character that died at 59 was like a hunter maybe or something like that, but it kind of caught some popularity when hardcore was really getting, I hate to use the same word twice, but popular. And I still to this day think he did it on purpose. I think he did it on purpose, man. Len, if you're watching this, I mean Undead Warrior now. Oh shit. Done with the mage? Yeah, I love my mage, but he's been retired for a while. Oof, feels bad. Oh shit, I'm leading the horde charge here, main tanking? But now on to Giga Chad days, baby. Main tank warrior. What a Chad. Damn, from mage to warrior. I'll have to chat with Lynn a little more off recording. It's been a while since I talked to him. Every time I would tune into his stream, he was always very like focused on the raid because they were doing the hardest content in the game on hardcore. Like they were clearing Naxxramas weekly, like more than one. You know what I mean? They had that shit on farm. Basically, the Defias horde was going to completely die because of Fresh. We made characters on horde to unite all the remaining horde players and revive them. Then looks like I'm gonna have to roll a new tune on Defias. I've got a bunch of characters on Defias from back when Back when whenever the community was hosting a lot of like hardcore servers. The guild's called Don't Be Weird. Perfect name. Oh, dude, brother. See, I told you guys, I used to be about, you know, playing together, the community aspect. I love it. I really do. That's what Classic is all about. It's really fun playing the polar opposite, though, of, like, you know, solo self-found, interacting with the world organically as we see people around and stuff, waving at them, sharing stories, but doing everything on my own. Always cool to see you playing hardcore, the best game mode. You're goddamn right. Shout out Lynn. If you're watching this, dog, love you, miss you. Good to see you're doing well. Len showed a lot of support to the stream and stuff whenever I was first getting into it. He would oftentimes like come hang out in the chat, just shoot the shit. He's a much smarter and better player than me, if I'm being honest. Like he's really good at the game, especially the end game content. He knows his stuff, and he was always, you know, it was never about the ego for him. It was never, you know, you're doing this wrong, you're not optimizing it, like, you know, killing the vibe, none of that cringe shit. It was always just helpful, insightful, nice. He would let me mess up and not be like, actually, you should. He would just, you know, let me play the game and come hang out and vibe. It was great. I'm gonna have to check out that video that he sent me. It's probably like a community-made video to build some hype on Defias or something like that. Defias Pillager was the name of the server that we originally started on. Is that the guy? Yeah, it is. Frostwar. This guy that reached out to me. Wish I could help you, brother. I'm sorry. Talking to a lot of people this episode. Dude, I'm really shooting the shit with the community this episode. Talking to a lot of the homies. It's good to see a lot of players still out here too. I have one. What class? Hunter. Okay. A classic. From one of the easiest to one of the hardest. Warrior gets very easy once you get gear, but it's getting the warrior started can be pretty tricky. You hit like a wet noodle. You miss a ton. It feels horrible at times. Tried rogue, got to 55. Ooh, so close. Oof. Getting a class to 55. I just got bored. Still have him. Yeah, rogue can be boring if you don't enjoy it. If it's not for you. We also got this bandit jerkin of spirit. It's a nice 11 silver right there. Throw away the mana potion. I don't need it. These are humanoids. I should probably put on a crippling poison. Few warriors I have played. Sorry, brother. No can do. Disarm you. Alright, I need to type less and focus more. It's been good chatting to old friends, new friends, but let's lock in a little bit here. Moist cornbread. No, 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 no. Get rid of the watermelon, get rid of the large fang, get rid of the sharp claw, the cloth, and the pocket watch. Everything else I'll keep for now. The shield's worth a little bit. Alright, no more typing. Let me get my phone real quick. I'll be right back 1 second. Okay. Well, stay safe. I think he meant well. We'll just tell him you too, brother. Hey, you too. Alright, I need to open these. Sometimes there's a chest in here. Doesn't look like it's today. Let's get these open real quick. They don't even give me skill up points anymore, but skill up points? Skill points? That's really what I should say, but oh. I just ran right in front of him and then just went stealth. And at first I thought he didn't see me. That's crazy. That guy didn't see us at all. Alright, we're looking for Farmer Ray and Farmer Getz. Let's put him in the target macro. Farmer Ray. Farmer Getz. We're also looking for... We already got Farmer Kalaba. We're looking for Miner Hackett, but he's not here. We're looking for Citizen Wilkes. I know where he is. And we're looking for Clerk Horrace Whitestead. Any chests in here? No. There's a seat though. So yeah, Getz is out in this field. There he is. Let's mark him real quick. Oh, actually he just respawned inside. Okay, we can take Getz out of the macro. Got a healing potion. Now Wilkes and Ray are more, raised up here. We'll eventually come back and take out the quest for Stanley. You have to like feed this dog some meat and get it to go crazy. We'll wait until we get there. Dang, look at those boots. Any unique paintings in here? No, but there's a fire I could cook on. Jesus. See if maybe one of the dangerous quest mobs are up. We're looking for Whitestead, Horrace, Wilkes. Where's Wilkes? Oh, there he is. Oh. Somehow that mage caught me. Yeah, but... Go ahead and use one of the potions since I got an extra one. Getting a bit of cloth, which is nice. Where's... I believe you're inside, no? Yeah. They are human, so they have higher perception. I'm gonna clear my way through this area. I don't want to have any kind of ordeal happen here. I'll get rid of the pocket watches though. They sell for 1 silver essentially, and you can't stack them, so checking the books just to make sure there's nothing that I could read here. I think there might be some stuff that we could read in here. Improved blocking on these guys. This is exactly the thing that I was worried about. Whew. Okay, you know what? What the hell is happening there? Let's put a crippling poison on the offhand and a fresh poison on the main hand. Magistrate Burnside. I think I'm gonna have a quest that has me come back and deal with him, but... No way. Save my energy. And near the end of this guy's life, we'll throw the bomb. Let's get a gouge going and just chill for a second. Get the energy back. Then reopen. Get ready to... Nice. Just kind of checking for any books. I think no matter what, I'm going to pull one of these councilmen. Yep. Oh shit, okay. Gonna go ahead and just vanish now. clear ourselves a path out in case things get a little dicey. Got that blocking, huh? God, the block is just so much. Let's go ahead and open these boxes. How can I go about pulling these guys without pulling everyone? I'm not sure if I can. I think I'm gonna have to take everyone on. So I'm gonna need evasion. I'd prefer vanish in case things go bad, but I think with the target dummy, I could be okay. I'm gonna wait until we get another opportunity. To hit the distract. Let my energy come back. Skirt! That's one way to do it. I actually like that. That was pretty clever. If I do say so myself. Alright, where are you, Ray? All that's left is... oh, wait, Ray, right here. I accidentally right-clicked you. Get your farmhand over here just watching me kill you, huh? Alright, all that's left is Miner Hackett, the hardest one, in my opinion, to kill. Because he's deep in the mines to the south of here. You have to, like, enter a mine, go all the way through without, you know, having any kind of issues, find him, and then deal with him, and then get out. And we know mines can be dangerous. They can be extremely dangerous. One false move. We had gray kobolds almost kill us, right? Like that shit was no bueno. I'm gonna check the mountains real quick right here for any kind of ore. I'm gonna check up top, see what level these tigers are. Because, like, you know, the ones over here are more like level 30 some odd. Yeah, these are same. Take a couple of the mountain lions on. I could hang with these. He resisted. That daze is scary. These mountain lions are no joke. Got me for about half my life. 5 out of the 10 bloods, though. I think I'm also going to do the Elixir of Agony while I'm here. It'll get me another stack of potions, finish me up a 5 stack of the Swiftness potions, which are really useful. Definitely don't want to take on 2 of these things at once. Let's just stick to 1 for now. So let me pull you down the mountain just a smidge. This one was significantly easier than the last one. Honestly, about the same. Feels like they have a much higher chance to drop the blood, though. With evasion, I could probably handle 2, but I don't want to mess with 2. They're kind of hanging out in pairs of 2. See if I can pull you while your mate isn't looking. This one's an orange level 1. A little bit of gouge kiting. Gouge kiting goes hand in hand with the crippling poison. I really like that. Although, like we said earlier, it doesn't go well with our Wyvern Tail Spike weapon. It's really nice to have instant poison, because instant poison isn't going to leave a dot on them that breaks gouge. But Wyvern Tail Spike does put a dot on them that breaks gouge. The same way that Garrote does, the same way that Rupture does, right? These bleeds, it breaks the gouge. Gavin's Nays. Oh, you spotted me in stealth? Gouge is like the strongest move a rogue has. Changed my mind. Look at this broken ass ability. Now you guys see why we had to put those points in improved gouge. It's just so strong. Alright, let's head down to the mines down south. Enough of these high-level mountain lions. We could hang here for a little bit longer, collect 4 more bloods, but there might be some lions a little more down south. Getting some really good experience from those things, though. 448 and then 224 rested. That's a total of what? 660? 670? Per kill? So like 4 tigers is the equivalent of a normal quest. 5 or 6 is the same as like an elite quest. It's pretty crazy. Mob grinding in classic, baby. It's the way to go. It truly is faster than just questing. Like if you were to just kill mobs your level the whole way, I do think it would be maybe not faster, but maybe, I don't know. The time it takes to like travel to new areas. Nah, if you just did efficient quests, which is what like level guides do for you, they like take you to an area, make you skip the annoying bad quests, just have you do the good quests. These tigers, or lions, excuse me, give much less experience. 162, 81 unrested, so like 250, roughly. A little more than that. But they're also much easier to kill. Okay, 2 more blood. Lion's meat still useful. Okay, let's go see if we can find miner Hackett. We're definitely going to be fighting our way through the cave for the most part. I don't want to stealth through all of it and then get into a spot where if I have to run out, I'm just going to die. But if we take too long and that situation does happen, everything will have then respawned, which is always scary. Some tin down there in the mines. Let's make the target macro a little better. Tin, tin. Who's the rare down here? Creep this? What a name. It's got to be like a spider or something. That's not like a human's name. Surely. Okay. These humans are also about on level with us. They don't have shields, which is nice. They're not going to block as much. They are going to hit harder, though. Oh, he calls for help? Yikes. Let's go ahead and evasion right away. Get it on cooldown. Damn. Not gonna rupture because I kind of want to gouge. Nah, I don't need to. I'll just finish. They're giving silk, which is nice. It's probably a combination of silk and wool, which is what we need. No, I mean at this point we just want silk really, but the wool's nice for engineering. Try to pickpocket as many as I can. Okay, these are the sentries. There's actual miners down here, so they're just going to be weaker, right? Foreman saw me. Damn. He parried my riposte. Okay. Damn, them bristly whiskers. Sell for a good bit. Same with the torn furry ears. If you stack them up. Alright, an extra extra potion. Minor Hackett was just dealt with. I'll sneak through some of these guys, but probably start dealing with them right around here, I think. See? It's a cave. Looks like a warrior. You can die in caves. I think Hackett's like right here or a little further ahead. When this foreman comes back, we'll start dealing with start clearing out the cave right around here. I'll kill this miner, kill these miners, because I don't know if they're gonna call for help. I need to put new poisons on. I'll pop a Rumsey while I'm here too. Seems like a good spot to use one. Okay, let's get prepped up. Fresh poisons, new stamina, food buff. Got a Rumsey going, got potions, vanish, soft cooldown, evasion's almost back. We're alright. Bam! 269 crit. Whew! Tough leather boots. And a moonstone. At this point I'm not surprised about moonstone. I've got quite a few of these. Like 8 total. 7 in the bank. So they do run. It's good to know. Kind of want to use this potion while I'm down here to make inventory space. Oh, whoops. I accidentally fat-fingered my stealth button. Let's not get greedy here. Tin. Get these bad boys popped open. Huh. Another moss gate, huh? Getting the rare gems. It's always nice. Whoa. You came out of nowhere, buddy. Good to know that there's a couple patrols in this area, so just be careful. It's never truly safe. Mobs will probably be respawning here soon. Need to be careful. Let's go ahead and chew on his bones. If I need, I'll get rid of the thin black claw and the boots probably. Ideally, I use this potion, and it makes a spot in the inventory. Now it says Hackett's in here. Where's he at? Foreman Bonds. It's a different character. Where are you? I don't see you. Oh, he's in here, okay. As soon as he turns around, Hackett, I'm gonna pull this miner. Because it'll pull the foreman as well. Blade Flurry. Once he was low, I switched to the foreman, immediately disarmed him, and the flurry finished him off. It's pretty nice. Now I can deal with Hackett with evasion up. Not sure if it's worth going for the tin in here. It's a little dicey. Evasion just to secure the fight. Disarm you because you don't have a weapon anyways. Yeah, if I want that tin, I'm gonna have to take on Foreman Bonds. My inventories are already pretty full. I think I'm just gonna get out of here. I've got a ton of tin in the bank anyways. We were just selling bronze by the stack of 20. Let's just get out. I already need to collect a couple more blood, and then I'm gonna go back, get the blood or the mud snout blossoms, and then we'll probably head to 1,000 Needles at that point. Or it's getting close to the hour mark, so we'll probably head back to Ash and Bael and get ready for the Essence of Akumai next time. I'd be pickpocketing these guys, but I actually have no space left. Let's get both of them to just look out there. Alright, we made it out of the mines. It's always a little dicey. Let's go try and get the last of that blood. We'll save that tin for someone else. I didn't use the potion, so I'll use the potion. Oh, copper. I can hold that. I wonder if I can open this in combat. Nah. Another rare gem, possibly. Nope. But we're almost back to 4 gold, which is nice. I'm just gonna get rid of the rough stone. I don't need it. I want the copper, not the rough stone. Wait, what was that? I missed a gem or something. Tiger's eye. More jewels to add to our rare jewel collection. Kind of cool. We've got 7 Tiger's Eye in the bank, 1 Moss Agate, and then 7 Lesser Moonstone. If the gems get to be too much, I'll probably just start vendoring some of them or whatever, but it's cool to be a miner and open up your bank and, oh, I need this gem? I need a Moss Agate to make this gun? I've got one on hand, you know what I mean? I've got one. Let me go check my storage. I'm just a collector of rare gems. I like it. Sipping on a Sprite tonight, in case you were wondering. Didn't make the hot cocoa. I was just a little too lazy, honestly. I got wrapped up in... I've been watching these interviews. Dua Lipa, the musician, interviewing authors. And I didn't know this until today, but she's really into books and literature, and she asks these great questions. It's just really insightful to hear the authors' takes and what they were thinking, the material that they studied for the piece. It's really fascinating. I highly recommend it. You can just look up, like Dua Lipa interview, and you'll probably find some. I watched one on George Saunders, who wrote Lincoln in the Bardo, which is about, Willie Lincoln, Abraham Lincoln's son, who died at a very young age. I think he just got like the scarlet. No, maybe it wasn't scarlet fever. I don't know what he got. He got some kind of sickness, but passed away, and it's just really tragic. I haven't read the book myself, but I watched the interview, and it's got me interested in wanting to read the book. I also watched her interview with the author of the book Trust, I believe it was what it was. I'm blanking on his name right now, but it was an amazing interview. I really liked it. So yeah, I've just been kind of lazy, and I didn't want to make hot cocoa before the session. I just jumped in, so I'll make some afterwards and probably watch more of those interviews. All right, 1 more blood, and I'm probably going to hit the Hearthstone. Then when we come back to Hillsbrad, we'll probably come back at like 32, 33 maybe even 34, and wrap up what's left, which will be, Humbert's Sword, Stone Token, Helkalar's Rod, those kind of quests. I mean, at this point I shouldn't hearth, I'm so close. You blocked it? Okay. We're already halfway to 31. That's kind of exciting. I'm gonna go ahead and pull that mountain line. Okay, garbage. There it is. Okay. At this point, we're just gonna run back because we're so close. Darrow Hill. So I think once we finish, we'll swing by town, turn some of these in, see what chains they give, and then maybe we'll work on some of those chains if they're level appropriate. But I do want to finish Mud Snout Blossoms, and then ideally we head back to the Undercity learn silk bandages from the first aid trainer here, and then catch the Zeppelin back to Orgrimmar, where we'll fly to Zoram. Actually, no, we'll fly to Splinter Tree, set our hearth here for the night, probably log off here for the night, and then next time, go ahead and take down Sharp Talon, get the Sapphires of Akumai, head down to Stone Talon, place the Toxic Fogger, and then after that, we'll start working on Thousand Needles. I'll be very happy with our progress at that point. I should do this quest too while I'm here. It takes a while. We might not have time to collect 10 turtle meat. Maybe I push it just a little bit later tonight, but it's still early my time.
What do you need?
The Blessed Claymore. That thing is sick. This thing's even sicker. The Executioner's Sword. When we make our warrior, this is definitely going to be something that I'm striving for. And then a Blurred Axe. I don't really care about that, but garbage. Keep everything else. We're going to spend probably 10 or 20 minutes hunting some turtles. Turtles. I like turtles. And if these give me some chains that are close to my level, I might hang around here for a little bit longer. Definitely waiting on the hammer may fall. Elixir of Pain. I remember you, Baelumbra. You were going to help me out in concocting my latest elixir. I'll need that blood before I can bring my own special brand of misery to the inhabitants of Hillsbrad.
Superb collecting adventure.
Okay, looks like the boots go for the most. Specifically the stomping boots. Those are pretty good if I didn't have the Warsong boots. But we get the hot lion chops. That's what I wanted.
Ah, nothing like the smell of fresh blood in
Hey,
the Foothills.
there it is.
Now we'll mix in a touch of this and a little of that and let the real fun begin. What I have created with this blood, I like to call an elixir of pain. If my calculations are correct, this concoction could be the start of something very beautiful for Lady Sylvanas. But what we need is a test. Take this elixir out to the northern farm in Hillsbrad Fields to the southwest. Let's see how Farmer Ray's little dog Stanley likes this treat.
It's so deliciously evil. About choked laughing. Alright, we get the Elixir of Pain. Learn the... oh, we already know these hotline chops. Darthalia. Let's turn in Battle for Hillsbrad. Battle of Hillsbrad.
Adventurer, I see you have returned from battle. My sources tell me you performed well on the Hillsbrad front.
Yeah, we did.
Word of the attack on the northern farms has the townsfolk panicked. Most excellent. Our Deathstalkers report peasants fleeing to the fields in southern Hillsbrad. The fools think they can hide in the orchards and escape their doom. Prove them wrong, adventurer. Return to Hillsbrad Fields and seek out the cowering peasants. Lay waste to them in the name of our Dark Lady. Dismissed.
15 Hillsbrad peasants for 18 silver. Okay. Dangerous.
You are quite the bounty hunter, adventurer. Well done.
I'll take the bow and we get a helmet. Well, a hooded cowl. 8 silver.
Goodbye.
Let's sell this stuff real quick.
Rest your weary bones for a spell.
Excuse me. Grab another stack of food.
What do you require? Do not seek death.
Souvenirs of Death. Death Guard Samsa.
I hear you were enlisted by Darthalia to wage war on the humans of Hillsbrad. So jealous I am. While you're off having all the fun, slaying humans, pillaging the town, terrorizing innocent people, I'm stuck standing guard here in Tarren Mill. Perhaps you'll take pity on an old death guard like myself. You see, I am collecting human skulls, and you will be fighting humans for quite some time. Over the course of your long battle, bring me 30 skulls, and I will make it worth your while.
We get basically 12.5 silver, because that ring is going straight to the trash. But I will do it. We read Arathor and the Troll Wars. Now I'm gonna read the Alliance of Lordaeron. I wanted to read this one last time, but it's like 16 pages, and I was like, no, we'll get it next time. So now it's next time. Let's go ahead and read this, and I'll probably wrap it up here for tonight. Lord Lothar rallied the remnants of Azeroth's armies after their defeat at Stormwind Keep, and then launched a massive exodus across the sea to the northern kingdom of Lordaeron. Convinced that the Horde would overcome all of humanity if left unchecked, the leaders of the 7 human nations met and agreed to unite in what would become known as the Alliance of Lordaeron. For the first time in nearly 3,000 years, the disparate nations of Arathor were once again united under a common banner. Appointed as supreme commander of the Alliance forces, Lord Lothar prepared his armies for the coming of the Horde. Aided by his lieutenants, Uther the Lightbringer, Admiral Dalen Proudmoore, and Turalian Lothar was able to convince Lordaeron's demi-human races of the impeding threat as well. The Alliance succeeded in gaining the support of the stoic dwarves of Ironforge and a small number of high elves of Quel'Thalas, blood elves basically. The elves, led at that time by Anasterian Sunstrider, were largely uninterested in the coming conflict. However, they were duty-bound to aid Lothar because he was the last descendant of the Arathi bloodline, and we know why from the book we read last time, which had aided the elves in ages past against the trolls. The Horde, now led by Warchief Doomhammer, brought in ogres from its homeworld of Draenor and conscripted the disenfranchised Amani forest trolls into its fold, setting out on a massive campaign to overrun the dwarf kingdom of Khazmodan and the southern reaches of Lordaeron. The Horde effortlessly decimated all opposition. The epic battle of the Second War ranged from large-scale naval skirmishes to massive aerial dogfights. Somehow, the Horde had unearthed a powerful artifact known as the Demon's Soul and used it to enslave the ancient dragon queen Alexstrasza, threatening to destroy her precious eggs. The Horde forced Alexstrasza to send her grown children to war. The noble red dragons were forced to fight for the Horde, and fight they did. I did not know that. That's actually really cool. The war raged across the continents of Khazmodan, Lordaeron, and Azeroth itself as part of its northern campaign. The Horde succeeded in burning down the borderlands of Quel'Thalas, thereby ensuring the elves' final commitment to the Alliance's cause. The greater cities and townships of Lordaeron were razed and devastated by the conflict. Despite the absence of reinforcements and overwhelming odds, Lothar and his allies succeeded in holding their enemies at bay. However, during the final days of the Second War, as the Horde's victory over the Alliance seemed almost assured, a terrible feud erupted between the two most powerful orcs of Azeroth. As Doomhammer prepared his final assault against the capital city of Lordaeron, an assault that would have crushed the last remnants of the Alliance, Gul'dan and his followers abandoned their post and set out to sea. Fucking Gul'dan! This is always Gul'dan's fault. The bewildered Doomhammer, having lost nearly half of his standing forces to Gul'dan's treachery, was forced to pull back and forsake his great chance at the victory over the Alliance. The power-hungry Gul'dan, obsessed with obtaining godhood itself, set out on a desperate search for the undersea tomb of Sargeras that he believed held the secret of ultimate power. Having already doomed his fellow orcs to become the slaves of the Burning Legion, Gul'dan thought nothing of his supposed duty to Doomhammer. Backed by the Stormreaver and Twilight's Hammer's clans, Gul'dan succeeded in raising the tomb of Sargeras from the sea floor. However, when he opened the ancient flooded vault, he found only crazed demons awaiting him. Seeking to punish the wayward orcs for their costly betrayal, Doomhammer sent his forces to kill Gul'dan and bring back the renegades into the fold. For his recklessness, Gul'dan was torn apart by the maddened demons he had set loose. With their leader dead, the renegade clans quickly fell before Doomhammer's enraged legions. Though the rebellion had been quelled, the Horde was unable to recoup the terrible losses it had suffered. Gul'dan's betrayal had afforded the Alliance not only hope, but also time to regroup and retaliate. Lord Lothar, seeing that the horde was fractured from within, gathered the last of his forces and pushed Doomhammer south, back into the shattered heartlands of Stormwind. There, the Alliance forces trapped the retreating horde within the volcanic fortress of Blackrock Spire. Though Lord Lothar fell in battle at the spire's base, his lieutenant, Tarren, rallied the Alliance forces at the 11th hour and drove the horde back into the abysmal Swamp of Sorrows. Tarren's forces succeeded in destroying the Dark Portal, the mystical gateway that connected the orcs to their homeland of Draenor. Cut off from its reinforcements and fractured by infighting, the horde finally buckled in upon itself and fell before the might of the Alliance. The scattered orc clans were quickly rounded up and placed within guarded internment camps. Though it seemed that the horde had been defeated for good, some remained skeptical, highly skeptical, that peace was known. Or that the peace would last, Khadgar, now an archmage of some renown, convinced the Alliance High Command to build the fortress of Nethergard that would watch over the ruins of the Dark Portal and ensure that there would be no future invasions from Draenor. Which is sick, because there is, that command center. Where is it? Yeah, there's like a command outpost like right here, and the Dark Portal is right here. So they're kind of just making sure. That was a great book. That was really cool to read. Any more in here? I don't think so. Alright, well, I think we're going to call it here for tonight. Everything else that we would do would just take too much time, but next time I think we're going to chip away at a few more of these quests. We'll take out the peasants, get the human skulls, get the mud snout blossoms, and the turtle meat. And then after that, we'll probably head back to Ashenvale, get the essences of Akumai, head to Stone Talon, do the fogger, the noxious fogger that we need to lay out. We'll kill Ordanis while we're in Ashenvale as well, and take on Sharp Talon. So 1, 2, 3, swing back down here, finish this, and then after that we'll head down to Thousand Needles, and we'll start Thousand Needles. This would be a perfect time to do some of these quests, because a lot of these are 25, 25, 29, 29, 26, 28, 29, 26, right? So it's a good time to start those quests. But for now, we're going to call this one here for now, gamers. 30 and like 70% into 31. So thanks for hanging out, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace and love, and God bless, gamers.